We back.
What's up, man? We back live with it. You feel me?
Another night of unserious basketball from an unserious basketball team.
Zach, repent.
Listen, I'm happy they're going to make the playoffs. I'm happy. I'm thrilled. But
no, you're not, and it's okay.
No,
it's okay
I am. I'm a Lakers. I'm a Lakers.
I understand that.
You
but,
two will
bro,
leave. You two will leave when LeBron.
Zach, I'm saying now. I'm not fucking leaving. Where else am I gonna go?
Me too, bro.
Where else am I gonna go?
We here with it. But bro, like we saw this team tonight. We all saw this team, dog. Like this, like you were right. I said believe in a lie. Let's believe in a lie. It's a more enjoyable way to watch basketball. Maybe I'm tweaking. I mean, I have never seen this version of LeBron before. Have y'all ever seen that LeBron, dog? The LeBron that we saw tonight?
Guys, gentlemen, old. I pointed this out in the group chat before the show. So the Suns sit KD, D-Book, Ayton, CP3. We're not going to get a serious basketball game. LeBron says, you know what? I need to get this team playoff ready. I will not pad my stats. I will de-pad these stats, throw some of the most egregious turnovers we've ever seen in the history of LeBrondom to get this team some adversity so they can get playoff ready. Look, if you're going to put the mulleted Caucasian out there, you're going to put janky forehead Landry Shamet out there, Torrey Craig, and the like. Okay, Suns, we'll see you, and we're going to have some adversity in this game, get playoff ready. I don't believe that, but the shit is very concerning. I will say that. It's extremely concerning.
All right, guys. I just want to let you know we will be live, you know what I'm saying, twice a week, during the playoffs. Welcome to Out of Pocket. I'm LaJethro Jenkins.
Y'all know who I am if y'all watch this show. Let's get it.
I'm Zach Schwartz. I like the idea that LeBron's like, you know what? In the playoffs, I'm going to turn it on. And so I'm going to make them think Austin Reeves is that guy. And I'm just going to keep letting him score, him go off. That way he gets the A scout. I'm the BC scouted player. But this is not a serious basketball team. And when I don't know where I came up with it. This is an unserious basketball team, but it's meant to sound like when Logan Roy sits his kids, you're unserious people. This is an unserious basketball team.
Bore on the floor.
Bro, that is a JV basketball team that went outside. And we're getting
G League at best. G League squad at best, bro. I was like, Zach may have been right. I don't want to. I couldn't.
Both of you will repent. Both of you will repent.
I couldn't believe my eyes, bro. Did you see the ball? He just threw the shit away. When have you ever seen LeBron get trapped and just throw the ball like?
Testing Austin Reeves vertical. I blame Austin Reeves for not hitting the Vertimax and not being able to leap into the 19th row to catch it.
Bro, I was looking at Brian like, who is this nigga? I have never seen him before. But they can't play another single game like that for the rest of the season. I mean, they got one regular season game, but I mean, in the playoffs,
they got one coming Sunday.
They got another sticker coming Sunday.
They need to win Kings to beat the Warriors. The Kings unserious. Kings unserious about beating the Warriors.
Crazy.
Pelicans have some janky games left. So if it's a 4-way tie, I think they end up getting fucked and they might get the 8th anyway. So it's not like these wins benefit. It's like a janky the way it pans out.
You're saying
but the potential could accept
pretty much stuck in the playing game, right?
I mean, look, the Warriors are trash and they're ass on the road, and we but they're not going to lose these type of games this late in the season because it's gamesmanship. People don't want the Lakers to succeed. They've been trying to ruin LeBron's legacy ever since he defeated the 2016 Warriors, the hardest championship in NBA history, followed up only by the 2020 bubble, the second hardest championship in NBA history. They're just trying to fuck LeBron's legacy. MJ's on the prowl. MJ's got people hating on Isaiah Thomas, hating on LeBron, hating on Scottie Pippen. We see it's nasty work going on across the board.
Here's what I will say, though. Like, this Suns team is so fucking deep, and, like, they have not yet lost a game when Kevin Durant plays. That is the team for me that's, I think, coming out of the West.
Oh, I mean, man.
And I'm not going out on a limb. Like, that seems like a pretty easy call at this point. But the fact that they played Campaign and Co. and, like, held the Lakers were losing 3/4 to up until the fourth quarter of that game. And
I mean, Eddie and Bron both played terrible. You know what I'm saying?
Is it a 3-quarter game?
You said what?
Is it a 3-quarter game?
No, bro.
The game is 48 minutes.
Man, I'm just saying, we got to rev up and get ready for the playoffs, bro. Cook these niggas by 20 and then rest the big dogs, baby. You know what I'm saying? Bron's playing 40 minutes. He's playing overtime games against was it the Rockets? You know what I mean? Struggled against Utah. You feel me? Like, bro, like this is the team we're gonna like put real energy in the rooting for. Coming to the playoffs. I'd almost rather them losing the play-in. Don't waste my time, dog. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you this right now. I don't want to watch that in a 4-game series. If
you feel me?
If it's gonna be like that,
Nuggets,
Joe, you want to watch that in a 4-game series?
You will watch every second of that basketball game. These are things we know about the Lakers this season, right? Started the season 2-10, atrocious, boo-boo, shouldn't have made the playoffs. No team has done that in history. Overcame. We believe. They play down to their competition. You have a mulleted Caucasian, what's his name? Landale, whatever, the mulleted Caucasian playing center. The Suns were unserious. The Lakers are going to be unserious. Darvin Ham, Ime Udoka lurking in the shadows, sitting in general population at the Lakers-Clippers game.
Josiah,
a regular ticket. You watching this
as much as this basketball team, you know, if they playing the Nuggets or the Grizzlies. You watching a whole. Come on, bro.
Y'all niggas don't have a life. What else I'm gonna do? Baby Shark. What else? What other options do I have?
Bro, sleep, rest.
I'm gonna watch the Nuggets play playoff basketball. I'm watching the Lakers.
Dude, Gardabacio sent me a picture of his kid sleep laying on him watching the game. I said those are the 2 smartest kids on the planet, bro. They didn't waste no fucking energy watching this bum ass squad, bro. Man, they can't do this again, dog. I'm telling you,
they'll be fine. They play down the comp, they play up the comp. You know, what's concerning in the first half was some atrocious, nasty basketball being played. But Austin Reeves sustained.
Who would be more upset? The Lakers fans losing in the playing game, or the first round of the playoffs, or the Clippers not making the Western Conference Finals again?
I mean, we act like the Clippers do that. No, the Clippers aren't getting out of the first round if they see these Suns. They may not get out if they see these Kings. What are we talking about?
Hey, we keep it in the stack, bro. You feel me? And also the Clippers fans, man, they used to the projects, man. This ain't, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? They signed up for this. They know what time it is, baby. You feel me?
Gentlemen, I was at that Lakers-Clippers game. I was at that Lakers-Clippers game. It was a Clippers home game. Westbrook was getting the bejesus boot out of him at a Clippers home game. I saw more purple and gold. I was like, where am I at right now?
You were struggling in that moment, though, Joe, were you? The UCLA Bruin in you and an LA native is like, don't boo that
I'll rock
man.
with Russ. I'll never boo Russ. I'm just telling you my observations.
Boo him. Let him.
I'm telling you my observation. I rock with Russ.
Yeah.
Lou Will?
Oh, did we lose Joe?
I think we might have lost Joe. The Lakers need to sign Lou Will.
Joe, you're back.
Okay, you're back, Joe. You froze for a second.
What were you say? We lost you. You cut out.
Yeah. I would just say I rock with Westbrook. You know, I'm not rocking with those 11 straight losses. Internet is janky. You know they're plotting on us. Clippers fans. I got Clippers fans outside my window right now, fucking with the wiring. What are we doing?
Oh yeah,
hey, man, expect me to chill out too, bro. You can't even watch it on League Pass.
No. Bro. Not only can you not watch it on League Pass, I went and bought a VPN to try to watch it where I can pretend I'm in Dallas so that it thinks I'm not in Los Angeles, and it still doesn't work.
Bro, this has to be a what they doing to the folks, bro.
Yeah. I'm out here like the nerd in the heist truck, like trying to figure out how to hack into the mainframe. Watch the fucking Lakers lose by 20 on a weeknight. Bro, I'm so sick of seeing that stat about the Lakers losing 15 times to the Clippers. Like, that shit is upsetting to me.
This is a good question, though. This is a good question. If the Clippers actually won a title, would anyone attend the parade?
Yeah.
From Adams,
Chuck, our producer Chuck, he'd go to the parade. And that's the end of the list.
Unserious parade. Parade would be at Popeyes. They do a loop around the drive-through.
That shit be so dry, dog. That shit will be so dry. The streets will be clear, bro.
The parade is like 3 yellow school buses that the players lean up with.
Fairfax will be busier. You feel what I'm saying?
Short buses. Damn. They get the short buses with the seatbelts.
There'll be more people lining up outside of golf in the golf store than at that fucking parade. Come on, G. Kidding me?
Here's what I will say. Like, it's been fun watching the Lakers turn around. There's something insane that's happened with people where they're like, you got analysts being like, this is my sleeper team to win a title. And it's like, you still haven't learned anything from this team, have you? Like, this team is
Zach, when this team rises to the level that it can be at,
true.
They play serious, but can they do that for a prolonged period of time? I don't know.
That's what I'm wondering. And also, like, bro, like we saw, I think what's going on. Brian looked old tonight. That's what's going on with Brian. Is he look old? His age, you know what I'm saying? And I think Chuck talked about this when it came to CP3, when he didn't look like himself in the playoffs, where he's like, you can reach that level, but you can't reach that level 3 nights in a row. You know what I'm saying? It's the ups and downs. And I think we saw the down night of Bron, which we haven't seen before, also with that messed up foot. And, bro, they can't win with Bron playing like that. They're going to need Bron to be full Bron every game.
I just want to put something on people's radar, okay? If the Lakers are the 8 seed and losing the playing game, look for all of the clutch media agents and everybody to start being like, playing tournament is bullshit. Why do they do this? All because LeBron's gonna be like, fuck this. This sucks. I didn't make
Well, LeBron's been saying that though, right? He said it even after he dotted Steph's eyeball in one of the most miraculous playing victories in NBA history to bring that gap a little bit closer with the Warriors. I think they're like 3-2 now in playoff play-in series. We get one more, we're 3-3.
I don't know about that, dog. But somebody need to come off a foot, bro. Somebody to low. You talk about how them bums, they got to get their shoes up and somebody blow a shoe in college basketball. Tell one of these niggas to come off one of their feet, dog. Run that foot for Brian, G, because, man, we need some, bro. But anyway.
I want to ask about the Mavs and we'll get to wait. We got someone asking about the Kings. Throw that question back up. This is from AJ Jones. What about the Kings? What about the Kings, gentlemen? How do you think it goes for Sacramento this playoff run?
That regular season beam was very lit. It was very lit.
God. Bro, do you know how loud the Light the Beam chant will be that first at-home playoff win that they have? I genuinely was sitting here and I was like, fuck, should I try and figure out how to go to that game? That Sacramento game is going to be crazy.
Yeah, but if they got them Warriors coming to town.
I mean, they're not beating the Warriors. They're not beating the Warriors. But I think it'll be a great series. It'll go 7. But I don't see them beating the Warriors.
Aaron Fox talking shit to Steph and then Steph shooting from the logo is going to be. There's so many fun playoff matchups this year. Like there are so many fun playoff matchups. We like the West. I'm very excited about. The Knicks, whoever the Knicks play in the East, Knicks, Cavs, whatever it is, I cannot wait. We haven't this Knicks team has been built up just to watch the people of New York either go crazy if they make a run or go crazy if they completely implode.
Who do you think wins that series? Knicks, Cavs.
Ooh, Donovan Mitchell.
Darius Garland.
Bro. They got a squad. But I'm saying, bro, we've seen Utah. We've seen Donovan struggle in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I don't know this Knicks team. We saw what Brunson last year going crazy in the playoffs. You feel me? We'll see. And this Knicks team seems like there's nothing. There's not a lot of. There's pressure because it's New York, but I don't think people expect them to beat this Knicks squad. It's not like when they were playing the Hawks, where everybody thought they were going to win. I don't think anybody expects them to beat Cleveland, so there's not a lot of pressure. I don't know, man. They can pull it off.
There's less pressure. I think they got a lot of depth, this Knicks team. Like, they've got guys kind of all over the roster for them. What were you going to say?
You said Donovan will need 71 again, AJ. Hey, you might be right, my boy. You might be right, dog.
I don't know. We can go through the East in a minute, though. I want to ask about the Mavs, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Do you feel for the people of Dallas for taking
the Dallas Tragics
taking Kyrie?
Is that what we at now?
And it not working out? And are they going to have to pay Kyrie?
That's what it is.
The Dallas. I mean, how you gonna tell Luka just come play this quarter? This is the game to make or break our playoff hopes.
What was the purpose of that? What was the purpose?
To prioritize the 10th pick? Like, what you gonna do with that 10th pick? Put it in a package for Luka?
Did he have to reach a certain amount of games played or something? Like, what was the purpose of him even playing that quarter?
I know Jason Kidd need a big ass cup of soda to knock that shit over the next game. Hope he can stall till next season.
Must win game and just choose to sit Kyrie. After Kyrie went nuclear the game before. Yeah. You don't even want to win. That's wild to me. I've never seen anything like it.
I'm not everybody thinks Kyrie's gonna dip. I'm not quite sold on that, but Mark Cuban's gotta get in that bag. He already embarrassed himself with the Jalen Brunson shit, trying to blame his parents. Rick
That
Brunson,
was so
an
ridiculous.
honorable man, a man that I've seen perusing the Portland streets late at night when he was a Blazer to get turned up. A man I respect. They fumbled the bag with Jalen Brunson. They might have to give Kyrie that extraordinary bag because regardless of whatever you feel about Kyrie, what he's done in Dallas, he's played solid. He's shown up. We had Tim Hardaway Jr. on the show. He said he was a great teammate, a great leader in that organization. And I just don't know who else is going to give Kyrie that $200 million because obviously his name is soured around the league. But really just determine it really boils down to if Luka wants to stay or not. Because if I'm Luka right now, shit. That Hollywood real estate looking mighty, 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 mighty good.
What you say, AK? Kyrie came to the Mavs just to be toxic, so Luka will force a trade to the Lakers to get LeBron and Bronny ring. God damn.
We got Bronny coming, gentlemen. We got Bronny going to be on that Thanasis. Does he belong to leave? It doesn't matter. He got a spot.
It's like people talk about this with like the Atlanta Hawks, that they've sort of backed themselves into this corner because of the fact that they made the trade that they did. And the Mavs, it's really similar. Like, you made this trade for Kyrie. You gave up assets to get him, and now you have to sign him. Otherwise, you gave all that shit up just to miss the playoffs. Like, people were, Mavs fans I knew were like, well, actually, we're kind of trying to tank tonight to keep the pick because it's top 10 protected. And it's like, that's great. I mean, I guess at that point, you're like tearing a stub and throwing it into the pot and hoping you win the Wemby lotto. But
good luck.
Man, I think giving Kyrie a 4-year deal is fucking crazy. And I think
it's crazy if you don't bring no defense. That's the only thing. It's not Kyrie and Luka's fault. Like, where's the D?
They don't have size. They don't have no D. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't win games like that with just two guards.
Here's where it gets.
I'm saying? Like, we saw what they did. What CJ and Dame could do with the Blazers with no defense and no. Well, they got size. They had no D.
So here's the question for you, gentlemen.
Heavy, and they couldn't really do anything with it. You're trying to do the same without size now. It's different.
You got Draymond about to be a free agent. When I look at that squad, he seems like a perfect fit if they keep Kyrie and Luka. Brings D. The dimes are going to be off the chart. You got a guy who can move the ball, create spacing.
Brings intensity too, bro.
Undersized and getting old. That's the only question. And you're probably going to have to overpay that bag for him. That's the only issues. But if they could shore up that shit defensively, they could definitely lose to the Lakers or the Kings or the Grizzlies in 4 or 5 games next season.
I just think I just have hit this point where I'm like, it's all these old teams, like the teams where you build them around old guys. Like, not that Draymond is that old, but like we thought that Lakers, like, bro, have you gone back and looked at that Lakers team last year? The roster, like, really looked at it. We were like, yeah, Carmelo's going to give us like 18 a night. We'll be fine. And those days are gone. And I'm not saying those days are gone for Kyrie, but those days of Kyrie being Kyrie are gone when you're looking at it over the course of the next 4 years and giving him max money.
You just see what he did the game before he set. Bro, like, he had like an 18-point fourth quarter. Like, he's close to having a 50-40-90 season this year. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, Kyrie still got some shit in him. It's just like when you have like two guards that are very ball dominant, it's just hard to win that way. They're not the Warriors that have guards that are playing, great sets, you know what I'm saying? Running hellas, you know what I'm saying? Defense is chasing them around, wide open shots. That's not the same. They're playing super like ball dominant basketball, and it's just hard to win that way. You feel me? But like, Kyrie's still solid. I think he's still worth $200 million. You know what I mean?
He played 60 games this year. 60 games.
The bread is not the issue with Kyrie. It's the mental. So really,
and that's the thing. That's
and the body. And the body. I mean,
but he can't come to LA.
What are you
doing?
Yeah.
Where are you going with this?
Jackson, hold on, man.
Hold on a minute, brother.
With Kyrie?
Hold on, brother. Let me change into my yarmulke really quick.
No, he can't come to LA. No, he'll get too turned up.
Bro,
he'll hit Fairfax and hit Topanga.
They won't let him.
He'll go up Topanga Canyon and never come back down.
They gonna beat the brakes off.
I want him to come to the Lakers just for that moment.
Nigga. Let him pull up and peep
Hey, baby, be careful on Friday. The streets is turned, dog. Them streets is turned for Shabbat, Zach. You know the streets is turned up around there.
You trying to get him beat up out here, bro. It ain't
You
safe.
gonna try and hit blood cells and get comboed up.
It ain't safe, bro.
Oh my god, bro!
Stay in
You're
Dallas, my boy.
LA is not Dallas from a population perspective, but like
You feel right.
He's
that
still
Diplo
cooking
looking
with,
different.
He's still cooking with 27 a game, but he played 60 this year.
Yeah.
He played, 29 the year before, 54
We know what
the
happened
year
before,
20. I mean,
Those rules ain't the same, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's just hard.
60
But then,
in
like-
today's NBA ain't bad.
Yeah.
Bro.
True.
60 it's probably more than
True.
Kawhi. You feel me? Like, dog.
That's a
you know
good.
what I'm
That's a
saying?
healthy season, Zach.
That's
For
a
all things
healthy
considered.
season in today's NBA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know,
I
including
was just
the
gonna say, that
5-game
is
layoff he got.
75%.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, I mean,
played 75%
he's 5
basically.
games from qualifying for all NBA next year.
But the point is, he
You know
got
what I
booted
mean?
for 5 games for mental reconditioning. So if we factor that into the equation, he very well might have played at least 3 of those 5.
They had to unplug and replug him back in.
They're gonna
They
pay
had to
Hours
wipe
like
the hard
that,
drive.
man.
He sent the MacBook in and had to wipe the hard drive, send it back.
I mean,
Oh.
very quickly, it's worth talking about how like this free agency list for next year is kind of rough. Like you have Draymond, you have Nikola Vucevic, but there's a lot of guys that have a lot of miles, and I don't know. It doesn't feel like there's a free agency sweepstakes coming this next year. So I don't know how the Lakers get better. I don't know how the Mavs get better.
The mid free agents. I mean, you got fucking Middleton who can opt out. You got some guys who may.
Middleton ain't leaving. Middleton ain't leaving.
Middleton
got, I'm staying here for as long
bro.
as they'll let me stay here written all over him, bro.
Chris Middleton has Stockholm syndrome in Milwaukee, where he's like, I would never leave. No,
Bro,
I would
but
never
this
leave
is,
you
this is-
guys.
But this is the thing, though. Chris Middleton stunk it up. I mean, he's played really good. Like when the Chippy was balling, but he stunk it up when he played before he got hurt last year. Was anybody talking about that? No. It's a place where you can do that. You know what I mean? Also, that's Giannis' squad. All the pressure's on him. Of course, he wants to stay there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, when he's great, they applaud him. When he isn't, well, Giannis needs to pick up the rest.
Do
I
either of
love
you have-
that. It's a great setup.
Do either of you have like a historical comp for Chris Middleton? Because like he can cook, but like he's never really,
He's been hurt, bro. The knee's been janky. He obviously don't look like himself still. He's dealing with many restrictions and shit like that. We'll see once these playoffs come. I don't think anybody's really looked like them true selves except for Kevin Wayne Durant. Now that gentleman, we talked about the Kyrie 50-40-90. He's on the 60-40-90, which
you feel me?
With the ashy ankle and the janky hairline.
High key.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it. I've never seen 60-40-90 with the unmoisturized ankle.
If he can stay healthy, because I mean, like we saw him twist that ankle in the layup line.
Freak accident. I blame the ball boys. I blame the cleaning staff.
He said, Zach,
leave
the ball boy.
I've had to wipe those floors before. That shit.
They had you working double duty, Zach. They had you doing shit that was well below your means, and that was disrespectful.
Going crazy though. KD's going big crazy, bro. If he's healthy, he's cooking everybody in front of him, and he's going. And I think he's still kind of like, because of what we saw KD looking in a way we had never seen him before. He was thinking so much last year with the Nets against the Celtics, and I think, bro, he's gonna let everybody know what time it is, bro. I'm still him. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, he's got another one of those super squads though, so you don't got to really trip on it now.
Yeah.
But when he's been playing, he's been cold though.
But what my point is,
great. Yeah,
it's easy to look cold when you got D-Book out there, when you got CP3, when you got Aiden that's clogging up the middle. It creates mismatch hell because it's like Luka and Kyrie with the Mavs, except they don't have shit else to give you. No disrespect to that team. Tim Hardaway Jr., when he's playing, he performed at a very high level. Thank you for pulling up to the show. But what I'm saying is, between D-Book, it's a similar situation with those Warriors teams almost. Obviously, they don't have that third piece like Clay, but who do you double off of? Like, you can't double either one of those dudes because you're either getting cooked by the light-skinned or the ashy ankle. It's one or the other.
It's easy, but he gonna make it look easier.
And how do you guard that? Who do you put on that? Clippers are getting cooked, and that's going to be the best part because we have some Clippers people that work on this show, gentlemen, and they've been in the group chat with the eyes and all that other shit all season. And I've been festering.
I have.
They got two. It'll be a good series. They have two of the best guard defenders. They got Kawhi and PG. You know
PG's healthy.
They're gonna be working. Yeah, but yes, true. But they're gonna be working overtime though.
And busy bums.
You feel me? And they got Bones. But you know,
like,
Bones is a bucket though, and he's been looking great too. So.
I watched Bones in that Clippers-Lakers game, and just the amount of shit talking. He's like Pat Bev, but with actual bucket getting ability in terms of his shit talking prowess, and he don't stop.
Shit,
he does not. You almost lost somebody at the end of the game, and I was on Bones' side. I was ready to run on the court. Maybe y'all throw one for Bones.
You can put a monster in front of that man. He ain't afraid of nothing, dog.
If KD can get CP3 a ring, that seems like a pretty fucking impressive thing in NBA history, right?
I don't think they'll allow it to happen.
What was that? I'm sorry.
I said if KD can get CP3 a ring, that seems like a pretty powerful thing in NBA history. Like that is right now. If you like looked across the league, if Melo is still playing, I maybe would say Melo. But like as far as guys you hope win a ring, it's CP3. And then kind of like that's the end of the list for me.
Put that last comment up there. We're not saying the quiet part out loud, but a lot of people are going to make CP3 beat them. I
mean, I understand that, but I just don't know how you
execute that. I just don't know how you get it to the point where CP3 is really the guy that they're good enough to where they can hide him.
I mean, yeah,
they could try, but you got D-Book and KD. Like you could try to force shit to CP3, but one of those dudes is still gonna cook.
But that's wild to say that though. Like, bro, like because as CP3's
all the time,
but it's hard for me to fathom that we're there, and we are.
He's old.
I know.
Bro, LeBron is old. Like, look, I'm the biggest LeBron fan you gentlemen know. Right? I've been riding with LeBron since the year 2003.
Me too.
Since he sat in my chair. When we're looking at LeBron now, and he used to do that big body Debo to the cup, I'm seeing him get his shit beat up. I'm seeing the likes of Torrey Craig and other dudes giving him that chuck right back and him moving backwards. It's not a LeBron I've seen before. I'm getting used to it, but it's year 20 LeBron. He's old. He's not going to do the same shit that we hoped. He'll still get that occasional drive to the cup and thunderous dunk. But that's only when there's no other interference in his way. If there's somebody there, that shit's getting diverted. It's going off the side of the backboard. Like we saw earlier, he's throwing that shit 18th row, trying to hit Austin Reeves cross court. Like when that shit happened, it was like block was like a little bit earlier, and then he got his shit beat, and then he threw that joint in the stands. It was I had to reevaluate shit in my own life. Like, damn, I'm old too.
We ain't saying LeBron is CP3 wash. We ain't saying, and I hate to talk about CP3 like that because CP3 has been so good for so long. You feel me? But LeBron, LeBron is we're not saying it's year 20 because when we see LeBron, it's looking like year 20. I mean, he still had a great year, but he's not like he has an old man game. He's shooting a lot of middies. You know what I'm saying? Banging in the post. But he ain't jumping over people banging like he used to, like Joe was speaking to.
I think the hard thing with doing what that. CPAARP is fucked up. They keep saying in the comments.
You got to CAARP3 is which we got to go CAARP3.
CAARP is fucked up. But the idea of like making CP3 beat you, like I get the idea. And to your guys' point, like you sizing and playing a lineup that's gonna guard Kevin Durant, Booker, and then like you still have 8 in there. Like you can say, oh, we're gonna make CP3 beat you, but like there's DeAndre Ayton, who is a very good big and
solid defensively too.
I think that team is so fucking scary.
That bench is musty though, guys. That starting 5, but it's playoff basketball. That bench gets a little bit musty as we go down those ranks.
That bench almost beat the Lakers today.
The Lakers were tired. Three games in 4 days. They had to play in Salt Lake City. They had to
last night.
They had to play in Salt Lake City though. The janky air. The air is musty as all hell. It sticks in your lungs. It's still residual.
Sounds musty, bitch. Can we just talk about the fact that they made the Lakers have a back-to-back that was the second part of the back-to-back was the Clippers? Like, what are we doing, NBA?
On a 4-day break. Racism, Zach. Austin Reeves has been cooking. Schedule makers knew early on. The script writers knew.
Was that on Passover, no less? Fucked up. Fucked up.
What is Passover, Zach?
I see you, Zach.
We don't have enough time, but it's basically it's dealing with when God passed over the firstborns to make sure we go through it. So I don't want to dive in and yank the wheel into Judaism.
Who's handling the lower third? It's got to be Sean. No. This is definitely Brandon. How much y'all want to
I'm
bet?
glad these
That's
are
gotta be
great.
fair.
I think it might be
Oh.
Chuck leading the charge, but the NBA is not
These are fire.
anti-Passover. Can I get Noodle Kugel on Passover, Zach?
Yes, 100%.
That's all I'm asking.
Have
I'm
you had
rolling.
Kugel before, John?
What is that? Speak to me, man. That
Kugel
sounds
is like
delicious.
the best way I can describe it is like dessert lasagna. Okay,
Passover
it is.
meal. This is
Dude,
That Noodle Kugel be hitting. I don't give a fuck what
so
y'all talking
fucking
about.
good.
Is it dessert? Is it dessert?
There's not cheese in it, but it almost is like a sweet mac and cheese to a degree. There's no
Do
cheese
y'all
on
play-
it.
do
but
y'all
it's
play
like
baklava?
It's like a
Do y'all
yam. It's
claim
not a
that too?
dessert. You can have it
Yeah.
with dinner, but it definitely
Yeah,
sweetens
yeah.
up your meal. You know what I mean? It's one of
Well,
those
is she making
accessories
shirts?
that you include in dinner. It's not a separate dessert item, but it
Okay,
sweetens
okay.
up the dinner meal, offers that nice
Yes.
balance.
Did y'all
You
claim
do that.
baklava too? Do y'all claim that?
yeah, but not like
Is it more
hard
Greek?
fast claim it.
Okay.
What's-
So is it better than baklava?
Different, not as sweet.
Okay.
Baklava you do at the end of the meal. This is like something you're like, certainly this is dessert, and they're like, no, friend, go
Oh,
ahead and have
wow.
that. Go ahead and have
Is
that
it
with.
pre-dessert?
I usually try to eat it last as like a transition out of the heavy meal. I also
Okay.
save it for last. You know, I'm
Okay.
one of those that like saves the best thing on the plate for last.
Okay. Yeah, me too. I do that too. I go around.
Yeah.
I go like start with the worst. And,
Yep.
and it would last. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
100%.
treat my shit like Chinese food. Just mix it all together.
Really?
Mix it all
up.
together on the plate.
I think that's
and go
kind of
to work.
disrespectful to the food. But you know, hey,
But I'm fat.
This is why people tuned into this podcast. This is always
These
been
are
why.
nobody cares about basketball. These are the important things.
Not
100%.
today. Shit, the Lakers didn't give a fuck about basketball today based on how they played.
Bro,
why we gotta care, goddamn?
I was extremely concerned. They looked like they was about to trick that shit and fuck around, end up in like the 9th seed. Let the T-Wolves catch up too. Just do some super janky shit and then just tap out and be in Cancun. But we'll see. That squad has some interesting things to think about this offseason. D-Lo, I'm hearing rumblings about AD might be on the move, and that might have been the reason why he was salty during the LeBron record-breaking game. I'm telling you, I hope not.
Here's the thing that's hard for the Lakers is that you are so in bed with clutch, and Anthony Davis is a clutch player, that it makes it really hard to navigate your roster where it's like you can't trade AD. You're going to upset him as a client for like LeBron and Rich Paul are going to have to deal with that. So I don't know how the Lakers navigate this because like you are now the clutch Lakers, and I don't know how you move around that.
Zach, we've all seen The Godfather. You know, you could be in the family, and they're gonna take you on that fishing trip, and that's just how it goes sometimes. Say a prayer, catch a big one.
Send AD down that toll road on the 91.
No,
hit that toll road, G.
The tolls.
No,
head to San Diego. Hit that 73.
Hurt me. I'm still hurt. How they did Sonny. Come on, man.
Sonny,
like
Fredo.
that.
That's how it goes sometimes. Like nobody gonna live forever. Like it is what it is.
What movie was when they told oh boy, he was a made man and walked him into the room and then
Goodfellas, Joe Pesci.
Goodfellas. That one hurt me though, right there, bro.
Hey, can't be fucking with other made men, dog. Nothing we can do about it.
I hear you, but yeah.
He should have known. He should have scoped the block before he pulled up.
He stayed getting cooked the movies. Go ahead anyway.
Casino.
Was it Goodfellas?
Oh no, it was Casino when they beat his ass in the cornfield, right?
Yeah. Casino, he got cooked too. They baked his ass in that. Goodfellas, he got baked in that shit too, bro.
He got baked in Home Alone 1 and 2 also.
This it's like, yo, nigga, it's another script you getting baked in, dog. Like, what the check look like?
Right.
I've been typecast as the nigga who gets baked.
Bro.
Last thing I want to make sure we hit on is what is is Zach the Joe Pesci of Out of Pocket? Yes.
No.
Yes,
man.
This feels like Sean controlling the. This feels like Sean controlling Sean or Brandon.
I told you it's Sean or Brandon. It's probably Sean. I don't know. Is it Sean or Brandon? What do y'all think?
My money's on Sean, but I feel like they've changed.
Okay, it's Sean. Okay, it's Sean. Brandon said, "Don't drag it."
Don't drag it, dude. These have been fire.
Let the fans vote.
Brandon is a man of peace and tranquility.
Yeah, let the comments vote. No. Is it Brandon or Sean? Because Brandon could be playing a trick on us, saying, "Don't drag me into this," while running it.
Some Caucasian chicanery. Another thing we have to deal with. A bag of pearls for Manhattan.
Definitely Sean.
This is great. No, this is great.
Voting's
These
over
nooners.
with. It's definitely Sean.
I want to ask, what is for you guys? What would be the most annoying finals matchup?
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's a lot of boo boo ones. Anything with the Nuggets is boo boo.
The Nuggets probably that's
anything
weak,
Nuggets
bro.
centric.
The Nuggets versus Sixers might not be weak because of because they be playing, like there's about a lot of all that beef they've been throwing back and forth. You feel me?
But
so that might be fun.
But
I mean, it's
do
been
you care about
one-sided.
seeing Joker?
Really been saying shit,
Do you care about watching Joker versus Embiid?
I mean, that's
how many
the only
games?
way a Nuggets finals would be interesting.
How many games are you excited about that for?
About three quarters.
Yeah.
About 3 quarters.
I'll give you 3 good quarters.
Not an entire series.
I'll watch Jamal Murray talk shit to James Harden. Like that would be fun for like 2.5 quarters.
Lakers Celtics would be bad. You think that's gonna stink? I think that'd be fun.
I think that'd be fun. I think the Lakers get the shit kicked out.
Celtics fucking max the shit out the fucking Lakers. Smack the shit out of them for sure. I don't know. Bro, the Celtics?
We've seen the game.
None for them.
We've seen
we ain't got nothing.
I guess they did. Hey, they did.
We saw ref chicanery. We saw ref chicanery.
You can almost beat a team in a single game. We're talking about a series. We're talking about a series, bro. You that ass?
Mo Bamba is back. Mo Bamba. Hey, no disrespect to Wenyen Gabriel, but they every time he's on the court, I'm like, this game's over.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Wenyen Gabriel plays basketball like a football player playing basketball.
Bro,
hand-eye coordination.
Limbs everywhere.
Beautiful man. Great skin, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Drop the skin routine. You feel me? Love it, bro. But my guy, bro, you do not understand the game at all. I'm like, has this man ever played basketball ever before? Every game I feel that way.
I watch him under the hoop and I'm like, has he done a mic-in ever? The shittiest drill in the world.
Just not a skill to be found, dog. No. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, bro, when he did that inbounds thing and it was an instant turnover, I thought I was gonna throw up. I was so mad.
Bro,
that was the funniest moment of the season. He tried to do that.
I'm like, bro, dude, that's some shit you get mad at when you I haven't seen that since I coached my little brother when he was in 4th grade.
Yes.
That you know what I'm saying? That's some shit you get mad at when you coach your children. You know what I'm saying? You don't see
that'll get a nigga banned from 24-hour fitness for doing some shit like that.
You feel me?
Dog, you can't come back.
We'll never get picked up again, bro. And you don't got next, my nigga. Beat it.
Oh, that was so bad.
Grizz versus anyone. Honestly, the Grizz have become annoying. As much as I love Ja. But like it's all the shit that surrounds him. It's not the basketball on the court shit. It's other shit outside of it.
He got to show up with the heater. He got to let one off. He got to hit the Billy Blanks and Last Boy Scout and let one off during the game. If he really about it. If he really on that shit.
Hey, bro, Joe tweaking. What are you doing? What?
You wouldn't watch? I'll watch the series. Pop. That would get me to fucking lock in for 7 games.
If they bucket it, bro. If he pull it up like above the rim, damn right I'm gonna watch.
What would you think if it was Grizzlies Celtics?
They would get smidgy, bro. Come on.
The Grizzlies?
Them Celtics gonna cook them.
Yeah.
You don't see it? You don't see it?
Look, bro, the way the season's going, you know what I mean? Even with the Suns, like I feel like, on paper, they'll smack anybody. But the reality is, if they see them Warriors in that second round, that's a legacy game for KD.
I get it. I think the Grizzlies are largely a dislikable team, but like you need a good villain for these playoffs. Like we need a good villain in the later rounds, maybe not the finals, but like think about the Avengers, like the best Avengers movies, you had Thanos in them. Okay. And I need Dylan Brooks. I need Dylan Brooks making Western Conference finals for that reason.
The person that I grew up hating was Kobe. You know what I mean? But there was also love and respect there too. Like I loved watching him play. I just, the Thanos we had before, Steph Curry, the rooting against the Warriors. Bro, Dylan Brooks is not a fucking Thanos. He's not fucking. We talking about Kobe and Steph. Bro, these are the people that we hated but also love. I don't like Dylan. There's no love there, bro. I don't like watching this game. I like watching them play the game.
No,
You know what I mean? I'm not talking about personally. I'm talking about as basketball. As a basketball fan, I'm not a fan of his game. You know, you got to kind of be a fan of the guys you hate. You know what I mean?
There will be like such vitriol in every gym. Trash nose.
What?
Trash nose.
The last shit Finity Stone.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? All right. But yeah, I guess the Nuggets, anything involving the Nuggets, anything involving the Grizzlies is gonna be boring.
And this is not because the Nuggets are not a good team. We got some people in the chat calling us casuals.
Facts, Harrison. Facts.
The Nuggets are a good team. It's just a boring market. Okay, I want sexy.
I mean, I like the Nuggets are cool. I like watching Nuggets, and I like Joker's game too. But it's not a finals joke. I like the gods to fight. I like the juggernauts to battle. I'd much rather see the Suns coming out the West. That'd be a much more like the Suns versus like Giannis and them. That'd be crazy.
I need to see Mo Bamba win his first ring.
I want to see the Celtics go back because I think that makes the most interesting finals. This is as a Lakers fan, like I don't want to see them win it, and maybe I'm tempting fate, but like I think Celtics out of the East, and then
They're not beating the Bucks though.
I take the Suns. I take the Warriors. I take the Grizzlies. Any of those three.
I'm rolling. I'm Bucks Warriors, Bucks Lakers, Bucks Suns. Even though the first Bucks Suns was nasty and mid and tough to watch, but I think
this one will be crazy.
With KD, this will be exciting.
This will be like the Bucks Nets series we saw. You know what I'm saying? Instead of Kyrie, it'll be Booker.
That is a fun. That Bucks Suns. You've talked me in. I'm in on that.
I want to see Tatum win a chip.
Sun Celtics, the All Caucasian Bowl. I can't really, the Mayonnaise Bowl. I can't get down with it.
Joe, how sick would you be? How sick will you be?
That'd be a good series. Andrew, I'm rolling, Andrew. I'm rolling. Sun Celtics, I'm rolling.
The Mayonnaise Bowl.
That'd be some good basketball, though.
Yeah.
All Lives Matter series.
We ain't talking about the fans, though. We talking about the hoopers. I don't know the fans. He said the All Lives Matter series. God damn, bro.
Joe, how sick will you be if the Warriors make it back?
Zach, I've made my peace with the Warriors. I'm enjoying Steph Curry now.
Mm-hmm.
Similar situation I used to be with Kobe fans. These gentlemen get up in their years because you start to get sad because it's like, damn, there's going to be an NBA soon without Steph cooking.
100%.
And who am I going to gravitate to next? I don't know because I'm old and I'm washed now and I'm an old man. Like I was young when these dudes first started. I was living in my heyday, really getting it, flares out, no gray hairs on my head, really turned up, hitting events and venues like you gentlemen still do. But now it's like, damn, I'm that old. Like, get off my lawn. I'm saying when Steph first got to leave 2010, 2011, still hitting Coachella routinely, really still GA. Before the bags came in, having to scrounge together nickels and dimes to really go out and turn up, disco biscuits and the like. But
I did go to J.R. Smith's event though. He dropped his little golf document.
How was that? I was gonna pull up to that, but it was too far.
It was cool. You know, I was out there for like an hour and a half and came home. You know what I mean?
That's what
I got home at like 9:15.
It's about beating
late night for your boy. You know what I mean?
I would just say like seeing that Warriors team. I would actually like a Warriors Celtics rematch. Warriors Bucks. These are actually a series that I would enjoy watching. Yes, I want Warriors to get cooked. I have tweets that are just chilling right now in the draft folder, ready to unload and unleash on a certain select few. Some of you will be spared in this rapture if you repent. If you repent.
Rapture.
The rapture is coming. It'll come at some point. The words can't be great forever, and I just want to be there to see it crumble. Because it'll happen at some point.
Man, I ain't got no ill will, bro. I'm just enjoying these. I'm just enjoying as much.
I will repent if the
possible.
Lakers win this title. I want them to. And this is me emotionally hedging most of this when I'm like,
I know you don't mean it in the group chat, Zach. I know you've been blinded. I understand. Because I'm a man of negativity as well. I thrive off of negativity.
Yeah, he's coming from a place of pain. You know what I mean? Yeah. He gets so caught up in it. He's like,
we all thrive off of it.
He's trying to talk himself out of caring, but he can't. You know what I mean?
But I just know that we will unite when the Clippers trip off the series. I'm fired up. I love this.
I was gonna clown. I was gonna clown for being lit off of 3 high noons, but that sounds like a sufficient amount to get me turned up.
Right. We need this every live, bro.
For sure.
Sean got to be cooked, bro. Big bait.
so
You
good.
feel what I'm saying?
I guess I think I had drinks before the 3 items. There you go. See. I want to remind everyone we'll be live twice a week during the playoffs, so make sure to tap in for that. We'll keep you updated on the nights and games we pick because obviously there are going to be, unfortunately, some musty nights of the playoffs, and we don't want to go live on those. So
we will not be live for those.
But I appreciate everyone tapping in. You guys got anything? Sorry, Musty Mondays. That is the lock-in. You can believe in Musty Mondays. All right.
We got to do shows every Monday.
Every
That's
Monday.
crazy.
I don't know. Oh, Brandon said he's kidding. Sorry, I just saw the thing come in. I was Musty Mondays. That rolls off nice. But
Monday is the Black Man Sunday. All right, we extend that weekend on through. All right,
you can't even get your hair cut on Mondays. You feel what I'm saying?
Twice a week.
Take the day
Give you guys the updates when it comes.
Right, Monday.
You need to line up for Monday.
Right. Show some class. You feel me? Shit, man. That was work on Monday.
Anyone got anything that we want to go out on?
Lakers in 6. I don't care what anybody's saying
man.
until, like the Titanic, until that ship is completely in that water and there's still lifeboats in the midst. Lakers in 6. Warriors fans, I'm coming for you. I've been telling you this shit repeatedly. It may not be this year, it may not be next, it may not be the year after that, but it'll be sometime, and I'll be waiting. And it's my dying wish to see you flounder.
All right, man. Y'all
on my deathbed, Lakers in 6.
All right, peace.
And
Lakers
bring Bronny
in
back.
6.
Everybody say Bronny.
Yeah.
Somebody asked you gonna be on Twitch, Zach. You gonna be on Twitch?
Not tonight, but I'll be back.